Okay, now we're going to map the eyebrows. The first point we're going to look at is where the brows start. This lot measurement comes from the line as so. Some people like to use a pre-blackened string, but I like to use the pigment because I've got more control then as to where I place that pigment. This is your first line as so. And then the other side as so. So as you can see, the way her brows start at the moment. There we go. And that's your first map. We're now going to work where the eyebrows are going to end, and this goes in line with the nose, the end of the eye, in a line. So nose, eye, and there you go. That's your finishing point for your eyebrow. Repeat on the other side. Perfect. And now we're going to look at where the arch of the eyebrow comes into this. You're going to ask your client to open her eyes and look straight ahead. And you're going to use the far part of their iris and measure from there. And then the other side. And here now you have your 3 points, the beginning, the arch, and the end to the eyebrow. We're now going to move on to get in that perfect line. What you might find is some people's eyebrows are a bit higher. You'll only know this when you start to do your mapping. Which is the case here. As you can see, the eyebrow here is a lot higher up than this part of the eyebrow here. So we'll carry on with our mapping, then we'll work out how we'll get around this. Now we're going to work out where the top of the eyebrow finishes. Again, I would go with the fullest eyebrow and use that as your guide. There we go. Now we're going to create that line that goes to the main arch, and you're going to use that by creating a zigzag pattern. Go right to that middle line you've created. Make sure you've got enough pigment on the string. Go back again. There you go. There's your top line. You're now going to repeat that on the other side. Perfect. So you've now created the top of the eyebrows. You're now going to go underneath and create the under part of the eyebrows. This is where your thickness of the eyebrow will come into play. And you're always measuring to that middle line that you've used initially. Come round to the top, just check when you're looking at there, you feel like the measurements look right. Once you've completed this, you're going to ask the client to sit up, have a look, and you can see how even they are. If you don't feel like they're even, you then just start again. We're now going to create the top arch. So you're going to use the point where them two lines meet and go down to the end. There you go. Repeat on the other side. And then lastly, you're going to meet this line here with that line there. And there you have created your eyebrow.